Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to have you here today. We're about to explore some valuable insights on optimizing Business Central performance. The title of our presentation is Optimizing Business Central Performance: Tools, Techniques, and Best Practices. We'll be covering a range of strategies for monitoring, diagnosing, and enhancing system efficiency. So let's dive in and discover how to make your Business Central environment run smoother and more effectively. Let's start by exploring the key tools and technologies available for analyzing the performance of Business Central. Understanding which tools to use is essential for diagnosing issues and optimizing the system effectively. Next, we'll look at the strengths and limitations of each of these tools. No single tool is perfect, so it's important to know what each one excels at and where it might fall short. Then, we'll discuss common barriers that can impact Business Central's efficiency. These barriers might be technical, procedural, or even related to user habits, and breaking them down is crucial for improvement. Finally, I want to share some practical insights. Engaging actively and applying these tips can really make a difference in how responsive and efficient your system becomes. Overall, the goal here is to give you a clear understanding of how to approach performance optimization systematically, connecting these concepts to the broader theme of enhancing system performance. In this session, we're going to explore various tools, techniques, and best practices to optimize the performance of Business Central. First, we'll look at Power BI dashboards, which are incredibly useful for visualizing key performance metrics in a clear and interactive way. These dashboards help us quickly identify bottlenecks or areas that need attention. Next, we'll dive into Kusto Query Language, or KQL, which is a powerful way to analyze telemetry data. With KQL, you can sift through large volumes of data to uncover trends and issues that might not be immediately obvious. We'll also cover reporting and analysis methods, effective techniques for turning raw data into actionable insights. This is crucial for making informed decisions and continuously improving performance. Additionally, we'll look at Visual Studio Code Snapshot Debugging, which allows us to pinpoint issues during development by capturing snapshots of application states. This makes troubleshooting much more efficient. We'll also discuss Application Insights, a tool for long-term monitoring that helps us track app health over time and catch potential problems before they impact users. Finally, we'll explore the Business Central Performance Profiler, a specialized tool designed to analyze and optimize the performance of your Business Central environment. Altogether, these tools and techniques form a comprehensive approach to ensuring your Business Central system runs smoothly and efficiently. Let's take a closer look at Tool 1. The Business Central Performance Profiler. This is a built-in tool within Business Central, specifically designed to help us quickly identify and isolate performance issues that we see repeatedly. It's really valuable because it allows us to focus on the root causes of slowdowns without spending a lot of time troubleshooting. One of its key features is benchmarking, meaning we can measure the efficiency of specific processes. This gives us clear insights into where bottlenecks might be happening and helps us prioritize improvements. However, it's important to keep in mind that the data capture for this tool is limited to about 10 minutes or 100 MB of data, whichever comes first. So, it's best suited for immediate in-client diagnostics rather than long-term monitoring. Overall, the Performance Profiler is built for quick, targeted diagnostics. While it's a powerful tool, it does have some limitations in how much data it can handle at once, but when used correctly, it's a critical part of optimizing Business Central's performance. Now, let's talk about some practical ways to optimize Business Central performance using the Scheduling Performance Profiler. First, specifying time windows is crucial. By selecting specific periods when performance issues tend to occur, we can focus our analysis on those critical moments, making it easier to identify what's causing the slowdown. Next, targeting specific users can be incredibly effective. If you notice that certain users experience delays more often, capturing data during their activity helps us pinpoint user-related issues or particular workflows that might be causing the problem. Finally, setting duration thresholds allows us to catch long-running processes that might be hidden within normal operations. By defining a threshold, say processes that run longer than a certain number of seconds, the profiler captures those outliers that could be impacting overall system performance. All these techniques, specifying time windows, targeting users, and setting duration thresholds, are about hunting in on the most relevant data so we can troubleshoot more efficiently. They tie back to the overall goal of optimizing Business Central by making our performance analysis more precise and actionable. Now, let's take a closer look at Tool 2, the VS Code Snapshot for Performance. This tool is really powerful when it comes to understanding what's happening behind the scenes in Business Central. One thing to keep in mind is that taking a snapshot can significantly impact system performance while you're capturing it. So, it's important to use it judiciously, especially during busy periods. What makes this tool particularly valuable is its ability to provide insights into complex problems that are often difficult to reproduce. If you're troubleshooting a tricky issue, being able to capture detailed performance data helps you analyze the root cause more effectively. You can capture up to 10 minutes of performance data or up to 100 MB in size, giving you a substantial window into what's happening during that time. The purpose of the VS Code Snapshot is to attach directly to a running Business Central session, allowing you to record exactly what's occurring in real time. And the best part? Once you've captured the data, you can replay the issues repeatedly. This enables a deep, detailed analysis that might not be possible through other means. Overall, this tool is a key part of optimizing Business Central performance, as it helps you diagnose and troubleshoot complex problems more efficiently. Now, let's take a closer look at Tool 3, Application Insights Overview. This is an Azure-based service that we can leverage to gain valuable insights into our Business Central environment. It's designed to help us monitor performance effectively over time, with a default data retention period of 30 days, which allows us to track trends and identify issues before they become critical. One of the key strengths of Application Insights is its comprehensive observability features, giving us visibility across complex, distributed architectures. So whether our system is monolithic or microservices-based, we can get a clear picture of what's happening. And the best part? It's quite cost-effective. Monitoring usually costs less than a daily coffee, making it an accessible tool even for smaller teams. Overall, this tool aligns perfectly with our goal of optimizing Business Central performance by providing scalable, detailed, and affordable monitoring capabilities. Let's start with creating an Application Insights resource in the Azure portal. This step is crucial because it sets up the monitoring environment where we can collect detailed telemetry data about our Business Central performance. Next, we need to obtain the connection string. Think of this as the key that allows Business Central to send performance data securely to our Application Insights resource. Once we have that connection string, we move on to configuring Business Central itself. This involves pasting the connection string into the configuration settings. Doing this correctly ensures that our system can establish the connection and start sending telemetry data. After applying these changes, Business Central will automatically reboot to finalize the setup. This reboot is necessary for the new configuration to take effect properly. The main benefit of this setup is that it enables us to collect detailed telemetry data. This data is invaluable for monitoring performance, diagnosing issues, and optimizing the overall health of our Business Central environment. By integrating Application Insights, we are taking a proactive approach to performance management, which ultimately leads to a more reliable and efficient system. Now, let's dive into how we can optimize Business Central performance by using the right tools, techniques, and best practices. First, configuring Business Central for Application Insights is essential. This allows us to monitor and analyze the app's performance in real time, helping us identify issues before they impact users. Next, tracking browser timings is a key step. By measuring client-side performance, we can ensure that our users experience quick, responsive interactions. This involves understanding how long different parts of the page take to load and respond, which is critical for a smooth user experience. Moving on to analyzing page views, this helps us understand user navigation patterns. Knowing how users move through the system provides insights into usability and can highlight areas where we might improve the flow or reduce friction. Lastly, detailed event logging is about utilizing traces to capture comprehensive logs of events and errors. This detailed information is invaluable for troubleshooting and ensuring stability. All of these tools and techniques connect back to our overall goal, delivering a high-performing, user-friendly business central environment. By implementing these practices, we can proactively enhance performance and user satisfaction. Now, let's explore how we can optimize business central performance using powerful tools, techniques, and best practices. One key component we'll focus on is Kusto Query Language, or KQL, which is essential for analyzing telemetry data. KQL helps us dig into performance metrics and logs from modern applications, giving us valuable insights. Mastering KQL allows us to perform precise diagnostics and uncover actionable insights quickly. This means we can identify bottlenecks or issues more efficiently, leading to better system performance. Another great feature is its integration with Power BI. You can export your queries directly into Power BI, enabling advanced visualizations that make data easier to interpret. This connection allows us to turn raw telemetry into meaningful dashboards and reports. Additionally, KQL excels at filtering large volumes of performance data. When dealing with extensive logs, efficient filtering helps us focus on the relevant information without getting overwhelmed. To sum up, KQL is a powerful and flexible language that lets us analyze telemetry data effectively, improve diagnostics, and visualize performance insights seamlessly. Integrating it into our workflow is a vital step toward optimizing business central performance. Now, let's talk about Tool 4, Power BI Dashboards for Performance Reporting. These dashboards are incredibly useful because they give us visual insights into how Business Central is performing. First, we look at report load duration insights. By understanding how long reports take to load, we can quickly identify which areas might need attention or optimization. Next, monitoring SQL query performance is crucial. If certain queries are slow or bottlenecked, we can pinpoint these issues and work on improving them. Then, we analyze Business Central object execution times. This helps us spot performance trends over time, so we can proactively address potential problems before they escalate. Finally, Power BI dashboards offer a visual analysis of web service metrics, giving us a clear picture of how web services are performing. Altogether, these tools help us optimize performance and ensure Business Central runs smoothly and efficiently. Let's discuss the impact of high network duration. When network duration is high, it can slow down data transmission between systems. This delay doesn't just affect one part of the process, it impacts the overall performance of Business Central. Now, moving on to the role of send and receive durations. These are critical components because they directly influence how responsive the system feels. If these durations are too long, it can lead to sluggish operations, making the system less efficient. Next, let's consider processing delays and latency. These delays add up and can significantly hinder the speed at which your system operates. When processing takes longer than expected, it can cause noticeable slowdowns, affecting productivity. Finally, understanding network analysis is essential. By analyzing and understanding the network-related factors that contribute to delays, we can better diagnose issues. Improving these network factors ultimately enhances the overall performance of Business Central, helping your system run more smoothly and efficiently. Let's talk about some common reasons why Business Central might experience slow data retrieval. One major factor is excessive roll-ups. When we have too many roll-ups, it increases the processing overhead, which in turn slows down the way data is retrieved. It's like overloading a system with too many calculations at once. Another point to consider is the impact of numerous on-after-get-record calculations. While these calculations are useful, having too many of them can add a lot of complexity. This complexity makes data access slower because the system has to process all those additional calculations each time it retrieves a record. Finally, database indexing plays a crucial role. If indexes are missing or insufficient on the tables, queries become inefficient. Without proper indexes, the system has to scan through more data than necessary, which significantly hampers retrieval speeds. Understanding these factors helps us identify bottlenecks and optimize performance effectively. They are key pieces in ensuring Business Central runs smoothly and efficiently. Now, let's talk about adding indexes to Business Central and how they can really improve performance. By creating indexes, we can significantly enhance load times because the database can retrieve data more quickly through optimized search paths. This is especially important as your data grows and your system needs to respond faster. To add these indexes, extensions are required. These extensions allow us to modify and expand the database structure by including new indexes on tables, which is essential for fine-tuning performance. However, it's important to remember that there are trade-offs involved. While indexes speed up read operations, they can slow down write operations, like saves or updates. So, finding the right balance is key. Adding too many indexes might hinder performance in other areas. This brings us to the importance of performance tuning. Proper indexing is a critical step in this process because it directly impacts how efficiently your system runs. By thoughtfully implementing indexes, we can optimize overall performance while maintaining a healthy balance between read and write speeds. Ultimately, understanding and applying these techniques helps us ensure Business Central operates smoothly, delivering a better experience for users and supporting your business goals. Let's take a look at how we can optimize Business Central performance by understanding flow fields and SIFT keys. Properly using these tools can significantly enhance the efficiency of your system. Flow fields are most effective when working with limited lists, cards, or fact boxes. They allow for quick data retrieval without the need for complex queries, which helps keep things running smoothly. Now, SIFT keys come into play to optimize calculations like min, max, and sum within those flow fields. They help speed up these calculations by providing quick access paths, especially when dealing with large data sets. Speaking of large data, flow fields are designed to query these big data sets efficiently, but they depend heavily on correct indexing. Proper indexing ensures that queries run fast and don't bog down your system. Finally, it's important to remember that flow fields perform various types of aggregations, such as min, max, sum, and lookup. These aggregations are powerful tools to retrieve summarized or specific data quickly, but only if used with the right setup and understanding of their limits. By mastering these concepts, you can effectively boost performance and make your Business Central environment more responsive and reliable. Let's talk about optimizing Business Central performance, specifically focusing on tools, techniques, and best practices. One key area to consider is the use of the OnGetRecord method. When it's used inefficiently, it can lead to unnecessary processing overhead, which affects system performance. By optimizing how we use OnGetRecord, we can significantly improve overall system efficiency. Now, another important point is that complex calculations within OnGetRecord can cause delays. These delays can slow down operations and reduce responsiveness. Similarly, poor indexing can compound the problem, leading to even more delays during data retrieval, which hampers system performance. So, what are some best practices? First, use sparingly on list pages. It's more efficient to reserve its use for card pages where the impact is minimal. Overusing it on lists can create unnecessary load. And let's not forget about the cost implications. Extensive use of OnGetRecord, especially in background processes running on lists, can be costly. It might cause delays due to complex calculations or poor indexing, which ultimately affects the user experience and system throughput. In summary, careful management of OnGetRecord, knowing when and where to use it, can lead to better performance and a more efficient system overall. Let's talk about database locks and their impact on business central performance. Minimizing locks is really beneficial because it improves concurrency, meaning more users can work simultaneously without slowing things down. It also boosts system throughput, helping your processes run more smoothly and efficiently. To achieve this, we can implement some mitigation strategies. For example, moving resource-intensive processes to scheduled jobs or delegating responsibilities can reduce the load during peak times. Now, one thing to watch out for is poor indexing. When indexes aren't optimized, lock durations tend to be longer, which can cause delays and bottlenecks. Another challenge is managing exclusive table access. Many business central processes require exclusive locks, and if not handled carefully, these can create performance issues. That's why focusing on performance optimization is so important. Addressing lock issues ensures your system stays efficient, and when processes are optimized, resources are utilized much better. Overall, managing locks effectively is a key part of maintaining a high-performing business central environment. Now, let's talk about optimizing business central performance with the right tools and techniques. One key aspect is reporting APIs and auto-tuning. Auto-tuning plays a crucial role in maintaining stable performance, especially during critical periods like go-live or peak usage times. It automatically adjusts server resources in real time, so the system remains responsive. It's important to encourage users not to back off during these times, even if things seem a bit slow initially. Their continued activity helps the system gather the necessary data for auto-tuning to work effectively. Peak load management is another critical factor. The APIs are designed to handle high-traffic loads seamlessly, without requiring manual intervention, which reduces the chances of performance bottlenecks. Microsoft's reporting APIs are particularly helpful here. They automatically adjust server resource allocations based on current usage patterns. This dynamic adjustment ensures resources are allocated efficiently, preventing over- or under-provisioning. In essence, these tools and practices work together to optimize resource allocation, ensuring Business Central runs smoothly, even during demanding periods, all while building user confidence and supporting a successful deployment. Let's walk through the key steps to optimize Business Central performance. First, we start by capturing the process. This involves using the Business Central Performance Profiler to record a process that tends to be slow and repeatable, so we can analyze it in detail. Next, we analyze the time distribution. This means looking at how much time each application or function is taking during that process, helping us pinpoint where the bottlenecks might be. Then, we move to identifying those bottlenecks, whether they stem from code inefficiencies or configuration issues, and focus on optimizing those areas. Finally, we see a practical example that demonstrates how quickly we can isolate a problem and resolve it, showing the real-world application of these techniques. To illustrate this further, we'll look at a case study where the performance profiler was used effectively in action. This approach helps us improve performance systematically, ultimately making our Business Central environment more efficient and responsive. Now, let's look at how we can optimize Business Central performance using some practical tools and techniques. On this slide, we focus on a specific case study involving VS Code snapshot analysis. First, attaching a VS Code snapshot allows us to capture a detailed snapshot of the system at a particular point in time, which is incredibly useful for pinpointing issues. Once we've attached the snapshot to a live Business Central session, we can begin examining what's happening behind the scenes. Replaying issues is another key step. By reproducing the problem multiple times, we gain a deeper understanding of its nature and root causes. This iterative process helps us identify patterns or specific conditions that lead to performance bottlenecks. Finally, diagnosing complex performance problems requires granular data. It's about digging into detailed logs, traces, and metrics to uncover the underlying factors. This thorough approach ensures we address the core issues effectively, ultimately improving system responsiveness and stability. All these techniques tie back to our overall goal, making Business Central run more efficiently by leveraging the right tools, methods, and best practices. Let's take a closer look at how optimizing Business Central performance can be achieved through the right tools, techniques, and best practices. In this case study, we focus on using application insights for long-term monitoring. This proactive approach to performance management is essential because it allows us to identify issues before they impact users. By implementing long-term monitoring, we can make data-driven decisions, which are much more effective than reactive fixes. This means we can continuously improve system stability and performance. For example, through monitoring, we identified recurring slow operations and network delays that were affecting overall performance. Tracking performance trends over a 30-day period gave us valuable insights into patterns and potential bottlenecks. This ongoing analysis helps us stay ahead of issues and optimize the system over time. Overall, these practices reinforce the importance of proactive management and continuous improvement in maintaining a healthy, high-performing Business Central environment. Now, let's take a closer look at how we can optimize Business Central performance using the right tools, techniques, and best practices. One effective approach is leveraging Power BI dashboards, which play a crucial role in identifying and addressing common performance issues. For example, dashboards can help us pinpoint network delays, slow data retrieval, and inefficient database indexing, so we can take targeted action. Having a holistic view of system performance is essential for making informed decisions. These dashboards provide a comprehensive perspective that supports data-driven decision-making, allowing us to optimize processes and enhance overall system responsiveness. By integrating telemetry data from tools like Application Insights and Kusto Query Language, or KQL, dashboards deliver actionable insights that help us quickly diagnose and resolve performance bottlenecks. Tracking key performance indicators in real time is another vital aspect. Metrics such as report load times, web service performance, Business Central object performance, and SQL query efficiency give us a clear picture of how well the system is functioning at any given moment. This real-time monitoring enables proactive management and swift troubleshooting. Finally, Power BI dashboards offer a powerful way to visualize all these performance metrics. With comprehensive visualizations, we can easily identify bottlenecks and areas for improvement, making it simpler to maintain an optimal and responsive Business Central environment. Now, let's look at some best practices for managing Business Central performance effectively. First, enabling telemetry with Application Insights is a smart move, as it allows you to monitor your system's health and diagnose issues proactively. When working with connection strings, it's important to handle them carefully to ensure security and optimal performance. Planning for environment restarts during periods of low activity can help minimize disruptions and keep your system running smoothly. Designing efficient OnGetRecord processes is crucial. Make sure they are fast and avoid locking tables, which can cause bottlenecks. For heavy operations, consider scheduling jobs or delegating tasks to prevent performance dips during peak times. Next, optimizing flow fields and flow field taxes can significantly impact performance. Limit their use on lists, and instead, utilize cards or fact boxes to reduce background data costs. Thoughtful database indexing is another key area. Striking the right balance between load and save times and adding indexes via extensions can enhance query speed. Regularly schedule performance profiler captures. Focus these captures by time, user, and duration so you can isolate repeatable issues more effectively. And finally, leverage a combination of diagnostic tools. The performance profiler offers quick diagnostics. VS Code snapshots allow deep debugging. Application Insights provides long-term monitoring, and Power BI helps with comprehensive reporting. All these techniques, when applied thoughtfully, can help you optimize Business Central's performance and ensure your system runs efficiently and reliably. Now, let's look at some common pitfalls that can really hinder business central performance and how we can avoid them. First up, network-related delays. These include high send, receive, or processing times, which can cause noticeable slowdowns. It's crucial to monitor your network continuously and proactively tune it to prevent these issues from impacting your system's responsiveness. Next, I want to highlight the underutilization of built-in tools like Performance Profiler and Application Insights. Many users overlook these powerful resources, missing out on early detection of problems before they escalate. Making full use of these tools can save a lot of troubleshooting time and improve overall performance. Another common issue is ignoring exclusive table locks in OnGetRecord triggers. When these locks aren't managed properly, they can block other processes, leading to user frustration and degraded experience. Proper handling of these locks is essential to keep things running smoothly. Let's also talk about database indexing. Both insufficient and excessive indexing can cause slow queries or longer save times. Finding the right balance in indexing is key to maintaining optimal database performance. Finally, overusing flow fields and flow field taxes on large lists can significantly slow down your system. These features are powerful, but they should be used judiciously, especially with large volumes of data, to avoid unnecessary data aggregation and performance hits. By being aware of these pitfalls and applying best practices, we can keep Business Central running efficiently and effectively. Let's dive into some key strategies for optimizing Business Central performance through monitoring and continuous improvement. First, an iterative tuning approach is essential. This means we identify bottlenecks, implement fixes, and then remeasure to see how those changes impact performance. It's a cycle that helps us refine our system step by step. Next, efficient data analysis plays a crucial role. By leveraging Kusto Query Language, or KQL, we can filter and analyze telemetry data effectively, giving us valuable insights into system behavior and performance issues. Long-term telemetry tracking is also vital. Using application insights, we can analyze trends over periods of 30 days or even longer, helping us spot recurring issues or gradual performance declines. For more complex problems, detailed debugging is key. Employing VS Code snapshots allows us to replay and debug intricate issues thoroughly, ensuring we understand the root causes. Finally, benchmarking processes regularly with the Performance Profiler helps us establish performance baselines and measure improvements over time. All these tools and techniques work together to create a robust, ongoing process of performance optimization that aligns with our overall goal of delivering a fast, reliable Business Central experience. Now, let's look at some of the future trends in performance management for Business Central. One key area is the increasing focus on user experience metrics. As we improve backend performance, it's equally important to understand how users are actually experiencing the system, so we're combining backend data with front-end responsiveness insights to get a complete picture. Another exciting development is cloud-native monitoring enhancements. Leveraging Azure's scalability and machine learning services allows us to monitor performance more effectively and predict issues before they impact users. We're also expanding snapshot debugging capabilities. This means capturing more detailed diagnostic information with less overhead and for longer periods, which helps us troubleshoot complex issues more efficiently. Telemetry data integration with Power BI is becoming deeper and more seamless. This integration enables us to create real-time, adaptive dashboards that can detect anomalies early and provide actionable insights instantly. Finally, AI-driven diagnostics are taking a big leap forward. By embedding AI into application insights, we can now predict potential issues before they happen and receive automated tuning suggestions to keep the system running smoothly. All these trends are aligned with our goal of building a more resilient, responsive, and user-centric Business Central environment. Now, let's move into the Q&A session, where we'll dive deeper into some key topics. First up, interpreting dashboards and queries. It's essential to understand how to read Power BI dashboards and KQL queries effectively, as they provide valuable insights into system performance and user behavior. Recognizing patterns and anomalies here can help us pinpoint issues quickly. Next, we'll touch on database indexing and telemetry. Proper indexing is crucial for optimizing database performance, ensuring that queries run efficiently without unnecessary overhead. Telemetry configuration, on the other hand, helps us collect the right data to monitor system health and diagnose problems proactively. We'll also discuss troubleshooting techniques for both common and complex performance issues. Knowing where to look and which tools to use can significantly reduce downtime and improve overall efficiency. Moving on, I'll open the floor for questions about selecting and using the right performance tools in Business Central. It's important to choose tools that match your specific needs and to understand how to leverage them effectively. Finally, we'll explore strategies for balancing performance profiling with system impact. Profiling is invaluable for diagnosing issues, but it can also affect system performance if not managed carefully. Learning how to find that sweet spot ensures we get the insights we need without disrupting normal operations. These topics tie together to help us optimize Business Central performance comprehensively, so don't hesitate to ask questions or share your experiences. Now, let's look at some additional resources and reading materials that can really help you optimize Business Central performance. First up, we have Power BI integration tutorials. These are fantastic for understanding how to connect and leverage Power BI within your systems, providing detailed walkthroughs and practical tips to boost your analytics capabilities. Next, there's a blog post on Performance Profiler Insights. This resource dives into monitoring Business Central's performance through profiling techniques, which is essential for identifying bottlenecks and improving system efficiency. You can find it at the link provided. We also have VS Code Snapshot Debugging techniques. If you're developing AL code, these tools help you create more responsive, optimized code by offering in-depth debugging methods. The blog link offers step-by-step guidance on how to utilize these performance tools effectively. Then, there's the Application Insights Monitoring Guide. This resource shows you how to set up and use application insights for real-time monitoring of Business Central's performance, giving you valuable insights into system health and user activity. Finally, Microsoft's official documentation on telemetry and KQL is a crucial reference for analyzing and interpreting telemetry data. It provides the foundational knowledge needed to harness Kusto Query Language for deep performance analysis. All of these resources are designed to deepen your understanding and enhance your ability to maintain a high-performing Business Central environment, fitting seamlessly into our overall theme of optimizing system performance through the right tools and techniques. Now, let's wrap up with some key takeaways on optimizing Business Central performance. First, effective performance management really depends on using a combination of tools, profiling, telemetry, and reporting, to get a comprehensive view of how the system is running. No single tool can do everything, so it's about integrating these approaches for the best results. Next, understanding the limitations of each tool and configuring them properly is crucial. If we don't do that, we risk introducing overhead or missing vital insights, which can actually hinder performance rather than improve it. When it comes to database and code optimization, paying attention to indexing and writing efficient AL code makes a big difference. These are fundamental to ensuring the system responds quickly and smoothly. Continuous monitoring also plays a vital role. Using tools like Application Insights and Power BI dashboards allows us to proactively identify issues before they impact users. It's about being ahead of the problem rather than reacting after the fact. And finally, advanced telemetry analysis with KQL gives us the power to dig deep into data, enabling detailed analysis and custom reporting tailored to our specific needs. All these elements together form a strong strategy for maintaining and improving Business Central performance, helping us deliver a seamless experience for users while maximizing system efficiency. Thank you all for being here and for your attention throughout this presentation. Today, we've explored various tools, techniques, and best practices to optimize the performance of Business Central. I hope you've gained valuable insights that you can apply in your own contexts. Remember, continuous monitoring and fine-tuning are key to maintaining an efficient system. I appreciate your engagement and curiosity. If you have any questions or need further assistance, feel free to reach out. Thanks again for your time, and I wish you all success in enhancing your Business Central performance.